So I had gone to Atlanta for this show called Steel Wheels, and we had stopped at this one spot the night before to paint on our way back to Miami, and we stopped there to get pictures. So I jumped this like fence. It was like all this brush, and by the time I got back in the car, like 10 minutes later, I'm like itching and shit, and like I pull back my shorts, and I see like a scab. I like went to go peel it back. I was like, what the fuck is that, right? So like I went, and all the legs came out like crazy as fuck. Popped up and then started crawling around, and I did exactly what he did. I was like, whoa, and that shit just flew in the car. We have like 7-8 hours left.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
He's in here with us, so I'm like, what the fuck is this red diamond, right? I looked it up on my
red hourglass.
It said that it was a black widow, and if it was a female, for sure would have probably killed me, but it had burrowed into my skin for like just 10 minutes, and it left like a scar for like a couple years.
Holy shit.
But it was like the luckiest thing because it felt like it was itching.
All right, everyone, hello and welcome to another episode of Mad Delicious with the boys.
Yo, Mad Delicious.
Today we have a friend of George's and a street artist. George, you want to take it from there? Of course, everybody freezes right when we start. Love the internet so much.
Is there one? That means one of us.
Everybody froze at the start, dog.
All right, we all froze.
Take it away, George.
What? Oh, dude, I don't even know what you just said, but I think I'm introducing my homie, right? Basically.
Yes. Yeah.
So, all right. Yeah, I grew up with this kid, and we've done a lot of fuck shit together, and a lot of dope shit together, and a bunch of everything. And he's my fucking brother. This is FUME17, aka Chico.
Chico, welcome.
Nice,
dude. Perfect. That's why you got to do the reveal, Georgie.
I'm with it.
Oh, look at all you motherfuckers. Hell yeah.
I was disallowed from doing this last week.
Is this on the interwebs? What's up, everybody?
Yes, it will be on the interwebs.
We're not live, but we are.
Yeah.
It will end up there.
It will be on YouTube. We can edit out stuff if we need to, though. Or George can. I say we, but it's George.
We've never edited.
Halsey's never met Fume.
Hello.
I don't call him Fume. I don't know why I say it like that. I feel like I have to be secretive, but
yeah. What do you want to call us? You want us to call you Chico?
That's not even his real name either, so that's great. This is perfect.
Fume Chico.
Cal knows Chico.
Yeah,
Halsey,
Miami.
welcome to Chico. Chico, this is Sam.
What up?
Original Llama.
Are you part of the original Llama crew?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I am.
Oh shit.
That's right.
Crazy Llamas.
So
yeah, I was about to say before it was LBC, before Llama Beats crew,
Llamas.
it was Crazy Llamas before the music even.
A drunken night with
oh my god,
little Nicky and Jose and George and
Nano.
a couple others.
Yeah,
so what did you guys do? You started.
Thank you guys for having me, by the way.
It's a pleasure to have you here, man.
It's an honor, dude.
Of course. Y'all were some crazy llamas. Y'all already know what made you guys the crazy llamas is the main question, and that's what
from what I remember, I don't know what George remembers because it was a long time ago, but we were like, I don't know, maybe like 12 or 13.
Whoa,
like
really?
Yeah, it was like the first time.
You were. Oh, that's right. You were younger than me. I'm like, chill the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, we were drinking like some soft ass shit too, like some Smirnoff Ice. But we had like 48 of them. We had like a shit ton of that garbage.
We drank a lot of garbage, bro.
I don't know. We mixed weed and that shit, and then we just, I don't know. Somehow, I think it was little Nicky that said like Crazy Llamas, and then we just all stuck with it.
Because we were talking about how he's from Ecuador, I'm from Peru, and how Jose is Chilean. Yeah, I remember this shit. Of course I remember. I have a freaking llama tattoo on my arm. How am I not gonna remember this?
Whoa,
this is
what? I never knew that.
Oh, dude.
His first tattoo.
Bro,
everything's
what?
R.I.P. Ernie for fucking.
R.I.P. Ernie.
Gang, dude.
R.I.P.
But yeah, no, Ernie was a llama. I mean, yeah, the llama shit's deep and long time ago type. It's definitely like it runs deep. But yeah, it did start like on some silly shit. Ozzy was there too, right? Or he was there with anything like one of those nights thereafter or there that night.
Yeah, I don't think he was present that night, but yeah, he was. But I remember I got fucked up that night. I was
Yeah,
like,
me
throwing up
too.
and shit. And I was like, man, I fucking hate this, but at the same time, it was such a great memory. I don't hate it.
We used to
anymore, but that moment.
we used to drink a lot with the homies at this guy Nano's crib. He's like one of my best homies growing up, man. Shout out to Nano.
Nano's
And
crib was
shout
sick.
out to his fucking parents, bro. They are angels, dude.
Bro, everyone has that one friend whose parents let them rage at the crib.
Maria Clara and Luis, they're angels, dude. They
don't
that's
think I ever
literally
saw
what it
them.
was. That was like, you guys, if you guys are fucking idiots, if you're gonna be fucking idiots, you do it at the crib here. That's it.
Yeah.
There was no questions or anything. It was like that.
My dude's name was Gary. We always, every fucking weekend, we drink like 40 Miller
Shout out
Lights.
to Gary.
Shout out to
Shout
Gary,
out.
bro.
Big ups, big ups.
Where'd you grow up, Sam? I feel like an asking, but
Little town of Orland, Pennsylvania, about 10 minutes outside Philly. So
Okay, I knew it was in Pennsylvania. I just didn't
Yeah.
know like if it was in or.
So it's
or
like
in
where
Philly.
the street I technically grew up on is one block over from the Philadelphia line. So, we would basically just go smoke weed and buy Germantown Brown for like $10.
That sounds like some American shit. I've never even heard of that.
Bro,
I've
it
never
was
heard of
fucking
Germantown Brown.
you're not gonna hear about it outside of Germantown, bro. That shit was dog fucking water. That shit sucked.
We drank
Germantown Brown out.
fucking.
It was basically
were
just
heavy
mids,
on-
dude, with swag.
We were heavy on the High Life, on the Miller High Life. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It was like the cheapest, decent. We called it
Yeah.
we were like, that's the cheapest decent beer at the time. We thought that shit was pretty good.
It was a champagne.
But I
beer.
mean,
It's better than
Yingling.
OE and Schlitz and
Oh,
fucking
dude.
Mickey's and shit.
that was Ernie's favorite, Mickey's.
I was gonna say shout out to Ernie again. I'm burning for Ernie.
You guys
Burn
remember?
for
You guys
Ernie.
remember
Burn for
Steel
Ernie.
Reserve, the 40s?
Burn for Ernie. dog.
Bro, Steel
that.
Steel
Reserve.
I don't
That
know.
was later. I think those came
Bro.
out like as I was like drinking already, like a few years.
Well, we weren't old enough to buy fucking alcohol, so we would tell people like, "Yo, buy us some shit." They would buy us whatever. We'd be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," like.
We didn't
Same.
give a fuck.
Dude, we used to go to this place called.
Fina. Shout out to that place. If you're from Miami and you don't know about the Fina on US 1 and 37th Ave, you don't know about that pervert
Oh
slash.
wait,
Mm-hmm.
That guy would
Is that
fucking
the-
hit on girls.
is that the one that had the diamond or whatever, like the gem,
Yeah,
the ruby?
yeah. Right in front of the fucking metro station, dude.
Yes, yes.
Where I
I
get
know what
all
you're
my
talking
MD 2020s.
Oh, those are so. That was like the beginning of drinking.
Yeah,
for
but
sure.
I'm talking about when I'm
MDs.
like 12 years old, dude, you know?
Dude,
Bro, the fact that adults used to buy, like, I was the same age, I'd be standing outside Young's Deli, and it was just a place, and we would give people $60 from, like, allowance and chores and shit to give us, like, $5 and 40s. And these would be grown-ass adults buying, like, 11-year-olds booze.
they
Like
didn't
that-
give a fuck.
Bro, that would
didn't give a
never
fuck.
happen nowadays.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not.
you're going
yeah,
to jail.
Yeah, you're going to jail or someone's filming you and you're going
Oh,
to jail
100%.
and all that shit. You're fucked. I didn't really ever think about that till now because
Yeah.
obviously I don't encounter that at all on either end. I think the last time somebody asked me to buy something was like a pack of cigarettes. Oh, actually, it was with fucking Ager. We were in
Did you guys buy
California.
it for them?
Dude, we bought blunts. This kid wanted blunts. They were like clearly underage, like under 17
Clearly,
or
you
under
should have bought
18.
it for them. Just return
No,
the
we
favor. to
did.
mine.
Yeah, you got to return
But
the
then
favor.
it ended up in Ager,
Dude,
like
yeah.
we were all on mushrooms
It
and
was so
fucking,
funny.
and he was all in his feelings, and he's like, cause his homie just started, he started saying some like ungrateful shit apparently that
Bro,
You know.
he was on. Adrian was on one that night.
Yeah,
and
he
it was like
was
4 in the
fucking-
morning already, and we were already like sort of tripping. And you went into the store to like get like this guy was being so cool, and you were like, "Yeah, I got you, no worries." Like they were like 19 or some shit, so they were like barely underage just to buy blunts.
this is like
And,
last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah,
like,
not even. Yeah, and who even knows? And so you're handling that, and outside suddenly like the guys, I forget what the guy said, something like oh yeah, because we didn't have any on us. And he's like, hey, do you guys happen to have any like weed or whatever like that? And one of the kids was like, well, nah, not really. Like, and then he said like, do you guys have anything? Are you sure? And the guy was like, well, I could like, I could break you off some for like a little bit, like for X amount or whatever like that. And he was like, oh, well, that's what it's like. Well, don't don't ask for shit then, like that.
That was literally the quote of the night, or for like months we were saying, "Don't ask for shit."
As like
We
George
literally
is coming
we put
out,
it in
like
a
dapping
song.
up the guy, like, oh, it's so cool, and I'm like holding like. him
Yeah, we're
back.
like coming out like best friends, and Lenny and this other kid are like about to fight, because the kid apparently, like, I wasn't there, but he says, "Oh, it's beef like that, like for
Yeah,
real? Is it
exactly.
like that?" He like looked at Cal apparently, and Cal was like, "What the fuck?"
We were like
So-
30 seconds away, and like,
so when
you
I
guys
walk
hadn't come
out,
yeah.
they look like they're. I mean, these kids look like they don't fuck around either. So I was like, "Oh God, this is gonna get serious." I mean, we were cool.
These
I could
are
tell,
little
like, we were gonna be
kids?
straight. This is like a
Basically.
17.
Yeah, they're
Oh, you
little
should have
kid,
just
probably?
busted the shit out of it. Kicked the
Bro,
shit out of
no. Hold up. That's what Adrian was talking about. Adrian
You
was
should
talking all
have
that
rocked
shit.
the shit out of
And
him.
then we had to chill him out. We're like, yo, it's because we were with that other guy that night. That was Buck.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
But
it's true.
yo, shout out to
bad
Mayday,
energy.
because that was literally Mayday's album release party that stemmed the whole
was.
energy. That shit was fucking
It
crazy.
was good
But
energy. until
and
later.
shout out to DJ EFN, yo. That was a fucking fun night. But yeah,
Hollywood
no,
Boulevard shit.
he ends up fucking. We had to, like, when we walk out, we're like, me and this guy are like, huh? We're both like, what's going on? And then I look at him, and we both kind of like, we're like, all right, let's just split. We literally split because Adrian and this kid were literally about to go in, and we we like taught. We could tell, just like it was like a what's that, telepathic moment. We're just like, all right, this is where we part ways, and we like dapped each other, and we walked our homies away from each other, and that was it. Thank God nothing happened. But
Yeah, no, we were on
were
Hollywood
on one.
Boulevard. I was gonna get rocked over like, fucking
Like $12 worth of malt liquor.
yeah, over
Over
like Judy Dench's
blunt.
like star, like on the sidewalk. I'm gonna have my glasses broken by some
Fucking
teenagers.
cow.
But like when you're a
It sounds
kid,
like a fucking movie, guy.
it really felt like it.
that night was a
and
movie for
It was
sure.
like a big night because we went back to finish the
Like I was
the
about to
Nardo
say,
Lombardo.
this is all
shit.
one night. Like this is all one story.
Oh
it
yeah, and then
was.
we went to record the Nardo Lombardo album that we finished.
Yeah, we finished it
that
that night.
end of
that
that
was like
year.
the end. That was the end of
That was
like the
the
recording.
end of the no way.
The recording sessions for that
was
time.
the end of the album.
Exactly. It's like that. But when when you're like kids, that's why it felt a little bit like, we were on edge because, who knows what these like 19-year-olds, like, they don't give a shit. They're
Yeah.
out for it.
19? Were they 19? Can you?
Yo,
How
like,
old do you have to be to buy
imagine being
tobacco?
19.
18. I don't know how old you gotta be,
You
You
gotta
gotta
be
be 21 now,
18.
guy.
Oh,
yeah,
do
that's
you?
what it was. And that's what was so
Really?
crazy because they were like, I remember
you gotta be
thinking that.
21 now.
Uh-huh.
That's wild as
Whoa.
shit.
Imagine being 19 and having to ask someone, "Could you buy me a Dutch?" That would
Yeah.
suck.
No,
Bro,
Shut
to be
up.
honest though, I
Humiliating.
feel like, you can just order that shit on Amazon now.
I was just thinking the same thing, but I
Like,
really didn't
yeah.
know that's a thing. Like,
Sounds
I was
like it
yo,
would
why
be,
doesn't anyone
honestly.
just order that shit online and just have
Yeah,
them
just
stocked
like-
up?
You
Dude,
can
I
order
tried
weed
to
online, dude.
order we were going to
Bunch of Dutches
Vegas.
for $20.
We were going to Vegas and we had a bunch of shrooms and I was gonna bag them up, so I went on Amazon and I just looked for like little baggies so we could have like grams and not like freak the fuck out, enjoy ourselves. They hit me with you got to give me your full name, a picture of your license and shit.
Whoa.
I
Just
was
for the
like,
baggie.
nah, fuck Jeff Bezos, bro. I'll buy some Ziplocs at Rite Aid or some shit.
Yeah, fuck that. No
Yeah,
way.
because they
Hell
want
no.
to get a picture and the address.
What are you
'cause-
making meth or some shit? Gee, it's
I
like
don't even
how
know, bro.
well, even that's kind of wild. But you know how they ask you for
Whoa,
they ask you for your
whoa.
ID now and your names at some places for like meth ingredients, like NyQuil. I
Yeah,
don't know, some
yeah. I've
shit,
seen
like-
that before. They've been doing that for a long time, though. At least when I was like 18, I remember I went to go buy cleaner and bleach, and they like gave me the full. I had to basically call my dad and be like, "Yeah, this is we're stripping a boat." You know what I mean? Like the paint off of a boat.
Yeah, you're getting your drugs elsewhere.
Yeah, I was getting my drugs in
Not
Germantown.
CVS.
Shout out Young's Deli in Germantown, Pennsylvania.
But you were saying so I just back to what you're saying. I guess that night or whatever the hangouts back then. I didn't really think about how young you were back then until like right now. Because you're what, 2 years younger than me?
You talking to me?
Yeah, bro. Who the fuck else am I talking to?
You said that
Wasn't
night.
me.
I mean, I'm a year
That
younger
night.
than you.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm going way
That
back
night.
to the thing you
I
were
don't know
saying.
if I was 12 or
Chico.
13, dude, but I was one of those two ages.
That's pretty young. But no, I'm asking you. You're like 2
I was
years younger
born-
than me, or what?
Yeah, I don't even want to say when I was born on here.
Yeah, don't.
What's going on the interwebs? Huh?
Yeah, aren't you
I was born in
worried?
74.
Yeah.
So yeah, wait. Let's get into why. Let's get into. I mean, you don't have to go into the exacts of why you're wearing a mask.
I
But
am a year younger than you.
Really?
We used to. This
Oh,
guy
that's
used to
right.
burn
That's
out,
right.
dude.
Yeah,
We used to
yeah, yeah,
fucking
yeah. I
carpool
know.
But what the
together.
fuck are you 12,
So
13?
we were in
Tripping, man.
fucking high school, dude.
You used to
You
what?
know damn well you were a senior when I was a junior.
I just really, I'm baked.
So
I'm sorry,
hold on.
man.
I think there's a
And it's
proper
been a
moment right now.
while.
So this is a really good time to bring this up. Fun fact: George broke his.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna say this.
I
Shit.
have to. I'm sorry. I love you, dude, but
No, I love you too. Fuck it.
This is a funny
great.
story.
This is a
wouldn't
great
tell this
story.
if
This
it
is a
wasn't
great
funny.
story.
This is hilarious. I think this is like naturally funny. This is my relation. This tells our relationship in a nutshell. So George and I were arguing about who knows fucking what. We were about, I think you were a senior and I was a junior. And it got to that point where we confronted each other. And we both were ready to throw down. I was just ready to absorb his punch. He wanted to punch me and I just did one of these
He absorbed it very well.
He broke his hand.
Broke his fucking hand.
Wow, George, you're so bitch made, bro.
Are you kidding, bro?
That's
Yo,
the
this
most
guy has the
bitch-made
hardest
shit
head
ever.
in every metaphorical and non-metaphorical way possible you
Yo.
can think of that. For real, he actually has a physically hard head, and he was pretty damn stubborn back then too.
Oh, that's
But
just hilarious.
How you gonna
gotta be
break your
throwing-
hand throwing a punch, dog?
You gotta be throwing a pretty
Yo,
hard
he had to
punch
go to the
break your
hospital. I
hand.
felt kind
yeah,
of bad
I
after. He was like yelling.
well,
and
I
shit.
hit
We were
him
at a
here.
friend's house.
I threw a
We
hard
weren't
one.
even
I
at
did
my
throw a
house or
hard one.
his
I was
house.
being
We
a
were at
dick.
friend's house.
Yeah, to be honest, the front of your head, like right here, is the best place to absorb any type of impact.
Well,
bro.
I just did it out of natural reaction. I don't know why. I didn't fucking think of that
You just
because
like
I
threw
was
down.
planning it. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh shit, it's
I
coming.
fucked
Boom.
up. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you were
as
just
soon as it
slow,
happened, I was
dude.
like, and like, when you're like that guy in the fight that like, I punched
Loses?
you twice, but on the no, I punched him twice. There was no like big anything. I got a couple punches in. I don't know what the hell. I don't remember if you punched me or not, but I remember
don't think so. I think
more
I
of a
pushed you
dick.
first.
Yeah,
then
I
came
think
with
you
a
were
punch.
like trying to avoid it more than I was. I was being more like confrontation. I was the one being more I was being a dick.
Yeah, well, I don't
And that
know.
was
All I
it?
know is that you got the worst part of it. And I felt bad after because you were my friend, right? But you went to the hospital that night. And then the next day, everyone's
Yeah,
like, so
and I had a
George used
boxer's
to kick
fracture.
himself on the head like Wee Man, which is pretty cool.
No, not like Wee Man, because Wee Man does it like this.
Well,
I used to
close
just
to
like
Wee Man. I mean, Wee Man used to do it, and that's how you got it. You do it sideways. I think you do it cooler than Wee Man.
well, I haven't
Man,
done that shit, Nate. I don't know if I can still do that.
I was gonna ask.
Bro, whatever.
Yeah, so
Wee Man
so
from
he used
Jackass?
to kick himself in the head, and then people started
Oh,
asking like,
yeah.
"Hey, fucking, what happened to your hand?" And then he had to tell a story. It was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah,
I was just trying to get into a fight and I broke it.
that's funny, man.
You guys
It
though,
was
like
funny. Anyways.
it's hard. It's true that everybody that I know from the Llamas crew and extended everything, everybody who was related to it at that time, are like, I mean, first of all, like the most loyal and like hardcore, just like ride or die, like people that I know and like taught me everything about that I know, but also are like some real hooligan ass people.
Yeah, we're definitely all hooligans.
Like what like was it just because you had so many people like we're gonna get wasted and vomit and we're 12 years old?
don't know.
Like, what?
I
well,
feel like
don't
that's
think
a
we
part
would-
of growing up,
Bro.
though, no?
I want to say honestly, I want to challenge that because I think, man, I had to have been in high school already because I was in Columbus, or I was about to be because I knew Ozzy already. Oh no, but that's not why I knew Ozzy. Fuck, I knew Ozzy because he was dating Nano's girlfriend's friend. Anyways, dude, we were definitely like in high school age range, and yeah, I don't know. Everybody was just buck, dude. Miami's fucking like that. It's just buck. Like everyone's Hispanic, so there's a lot of like leniency on the drinking. I think that has a big part to do with it. Like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of hiding as I see in other places. When I left Miami and I saw like college life and I saw how people were in other places, I had like a reverse culture shock basically. But yeah, Miami's more like, I don't know, man. You're getting buck really young in Miami, and especially with private school kids, dude.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, private
I
school
have
kids get way
pictures.
more fucked up than public school kids, without a doubt.
Fact. But I have pictures of George and I at around the same age, like 14,
Oh, I know what you're gonna say again.
420. and very explicit pictures.
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
It's funny,
Doing-
bro. We were
These
like
chicks are like
fucking-
flashing the camera.
Yeah, we
I
were
don't
young
even.
as fuck. These chicks were
Bro,
like,
don't
fucking, like, the
affiliate
most
yourself
expensive
with that
hotels in
nowadays.
Biscayne.
No, I don't know who the fuck they are. Is what I was gonna say. I didn't know who the fuck they were at all.
Didn't know who the fuck they were at all. We didn't even like hang out with them for more than 5 minutes.
That was like at the Ritz Carlton. We like.
Yeah, the Ritz Carlton.
We would get buck at the Ritz Carlton. We did some dumb shit at the Ritz Carlton.
Where?
They locked up the tiki hut in the back because of us, bro. Literally, like they
We used
started
to
locking
steal
that
bottles
shit
and
down.
shit.
It was horrible. It was in Key Biscayne, the one in Key Biscayne.
Oh
Yeah, we used to rack bottles and like sneak out to the beach and shit. Go back inside.
Sorry if my cat's too loud. I got these little neighbor kids. They come to the window, and of course they chose to do it right now.
Dude,
And he just goes like this and freaks out. Fucking kids, man. Fuck these kids, bro.
Dude, you were gonna tell us something about your fucking what happened with Epic.
Oh yeah, so basically I don't have a Facebook. I haven't had a Facebook in like a fucking decade, just because fuck that shit. And when Instagram got bought out by Facebook, I guess they linked it so that if there's any like revenue being brought in from an Instagram account, it has to be linked to a business profile on Facebook. I got a message today from Epic saying, because my main Twitter account's suspended, I don't have an active business profile. So I go to use my Instagram, which has, a bunch of followers and shit. So I got an email from Facebook saying you have to link it to a business profile. And I'm like, absolutely fucking not. Fuck that. So
why won't you?
Because I'm not going to start up a new Facebook just for that. So basically,
it has to be a business Facebook profile.
Yeah, linked to a business, like a business Instagram.
Right.
End of the day, I gotta put this cat in the room though. End of the day though, I figured out I just have to have 1,000 followers. So I spent $30 to buy 1,000 bot followers for my new Twitter, so I could just link that. Yeah, bro, you got to do it. I'm not gonna get a Facebook for it, bro. Facebook's dog shit. Like,
market corner. Why?
Yeah.
Why is Facebook dog shit? Because they just steal all your information, sell it to other companies, and
well, yeah,
also
Mark Zuckerberg's
censor you.
going to be in front of the Senate again because apparently once Instagram was bought by Facebook, they introduced software where the camera's watching you when you're scrolling Instagram. Like, no bullshit.
Is that what?
Like,
how
that's
come we don't read those things? Like, why don't we read these
I
things?
mean,
and
you
we say,
ever
"I
read?
accept"?
Yeah, you ever
That's what I
read the
mean.
terms of service, bro? It's
That's
just
what I'm
900
saying.
pages long. I ain't reading that shit.
It's like
But
we
yeah.
can take a picture and all these videos of you fucking jerking off, we're gonna fucking keep that shit too. And
Bro, it's like just the overreach of Facebook is ridiculous.
holy
Like,
crap, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to avoid it at all costs. I think I can get it back though. I'll be fine. It's just a pain in the ass. Dogecoin's at 27 cents right now, boys.
Are you kidding me? Holy shit,
The Huda, huh?
George is just got the come up right now.
bro! I came
Can we
up,
blow up
man.
your spot?
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we got it. We might have to fly to NC and just
Shit.
rob the shit out of George.
I just
bro.
passed the quadruple mark.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
crazy.
Yo,
That's
beers
wild.
on George.
Beers on George.
Definitely. I mean,
So
if
you
it-
guys
unless this goes
did
down
street
again.
art growing up too, right?
Yeah, Chico a lot more than me
Got
for
some
sure.
street artists.
Yeah, so that's what I was getting at before. I told you we didn't have. Chico was like, "Do we have an out? You guys have an
Yeah, of
outline for this
course.
year?" I'm like,
Yeah, I have one now. I wrote some shit down.
He wrote the 3 things that you want to talk about outline. That's what. But yeah, Chico fucking paints a lot more than I did.
Do you do
like,
the full
still
guerrilla
does.
tactic, like wait till the sun's down, jump in, spray out shit?
It all depends what
Yeah.
it is, and
I got
it's like
friends.
anything, you know?
I got
So,
friends in
yeah.
New York who do that shit all the time. They flew out here and stayed in Venice on the beach, and I'm not going to say where they tagged, but in one night they tagged an entire side of a building and then flew home. It was like monumental dope shit, but
Sick.
wild
Fuck
as
yeah.
fuck though. I got mad respect for that sneak in, sneak out shit.
Well, there's some
Yeah.
places that are like more like.
You can do that
Fucking-
shit, in certain spots at certain times. You scope it out or whatever, and some spots if you're doing trains. So
Yeah.
it all
Chico-
depends. It all depends
Yeah.
what you're doing.
This guy does a lot of trains. That's
I
like
have-
your main thing now, right?
That's
Yeah, that's what I
that's
do now.
mobile marketing at the end of the day. Throw that tag
Right.
up.
Should ride around every state.
People
Except for
down
the
here in LA
one.
are gnarly though, because I work in empty buildings a lot, and I'll come in sometimes, and there'll be a group of friends just slinging beers, tagging, and it's like 5 minutes after I leave, I'll like go around the corner and come back. There's like 20 motherfuckers. They just send the text out right away.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
Damn.
Like security left.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah,
the
so
guy.
we-
The kid's gone. Come back. I mean, what are you gonna do? Some of the shit's so dope though. My boss and I are like, listen, it adds value to the fucking property. Why the fuck not?
Yeah,
Is
you
there a
should hire
reason
them
why
to do
you
it.
is there a reason why you stick to trains mainly now?
I don't know. I just kind of like fell in love with that when I started doing them. You know, I mean, I started at a young age with trains. I just didn't know much about them, and the more I found out about them, the more I liked them. Felt like it was gonna last longer than going to a wall, getting
Sick.
buffed or whatever. You know, you always
Yeah,
got
the
to renew.
walls.
You always got to renew your graffiti, no matter what. You always got to be relevant. Stay doing it because it's always gonna be. It's like overlap tags, you know. So some will run, some won't.
On
It depends what it
trains,
is.
is there
No,
the
on
same kind of
streets,
code? Yeah, but is there the same kind of code like painting trains, like painting like walls and stuff like that? Like who goes over who like, or is it because it's
I
so
mean,
like
you go over me, I'm
ephemeral?
gonna
You're
go
like,
over you. It's
yeah.
that plain simple.
That's
Yeah.
that's the fume code of
Only
ethics.
code. I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
All's
No,
fair.
but
It is
technically,
what it is.
so I mean, I'll quickly like correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I'm definitely like the more fucking vanilla fucking painter. I had my time when I was young, and then I had another phase when I was in like my late 20s, and then I kind of just. But every time I did do it, I went hard. I will say that. But anyways, I was gonna say so on like on anything. Usually, I guess it's a good question because I don't paint trains. I've never painted a train. But is it like pieces go over throw ups and throw ups go over tags and tag type shit? Same rules
Well,
or
you can apply those rules. Yeah, I mean, people do apply those rules, but people just nowadays just cover the whole thing, and you know they don't. People get caught doing it, but that's the whole
That's the
game
game.
these days. You know,
That's the game. And do you know where
game people play. You know, just going over shit that they don't need to go over just because they want the car or there's no car in the spot or whatever.
it's so dope
So-
that you could be like driving in like Kansas and see the like the firest like graffiti like that you'll ever see, maybe, you know, just like on the side of like an empty field or some shit like that. I'm always like really into that whole vibe that it goes everywhere, you know.
Yep.
It's
And
not
those-
just
Yeah,
for the
that's
city.
what I like about it too.
Yeah.
and they run
That's what
hard
got me
too.
into
They
it.
especially if there's like if it's the one thing in the middle of nowhere type shit. But then the thing is like how far out do you have to go to do those like? But there's some
Bro,
dope
so
spots
there's
in Miami that
man,
the
do
you
first
know?
time
man.
the first time I drove to Vegas, right? There's just a massive train like through this mountainous hill shit, right? And somebody had tagged the side of it like perfect 3D like environment looking matrix, like the you know, like the green in the
No
shit.
way! Holy
Yo,
shit!
so like I'm driving and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I'm getting closer to it because it's going at like a snail's pace, and it literally looks like the train is like disintegrating into the matrix, and it just
What
can,
the?
bro. It was so tight, and I'm like, I don't understand
Damn.
art at that level where you can like conceptualize that into a physical space. I'll never understand that, even with like
Yeah, me neither. Fuck
just
that.
like 3D shit with spray paint, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Well, what's cool with it is that you could even scribble some dumb shit, and it's like, if you get it everywhere, who gives a fuck about like what it looks like? Like honestly, there's such a, especially if you're the one doing it, the rush is so fucking. It's unlike anything, man. Like bombing specifically like that. I'm sure Chico could tell you more, but yeah, you're more like just sticking with spots that aren't like. I don't know.
Well-
Actually, I see you getting up everywhere now, dude. Still.
Well, I bounce around my share, you know. I try to do as much as I can, but
Last time I was in Miami, you hit the little dumpster next to La Carreta that I go to all the time.
yeah, you know, I try to catch like 2 tags a day. I got that
Sick.
shit from Stay High. I read an article from Stay High when I was younger, and he said that he would try to catch 1 tag a day because he was a courier.
Who's
in
Stay
New
High?
York.
Somebody that writes in New York? Okay.
Yeah, he's So rest in peace. He's like a legend for North Georgia. Yeah, you should look him up. He's dope. Yeah, but Stay High basically said he would catch a tag a day. So I was like, man, that guy's a legend, right? So I'm trying to do 2 a day and try to get around 700 tags because you don't always get them, you know. Sometimes you do 5, sometimes you do 10, sometimes you do 0. But that's why you see him all around because I tried.
Dude, Chico was always going in since I met him. Dude, I think one of the first times we ever chilled, you were running from the cops. Or I pulled up on you while you were, or you made me run with you from the cops or some shit. Remember this? Or it was a guy like in it. It was some guy. Wait, it was from the guy. Wait, shit, man. It was a guy in a fucking AT&T van. Remember some shit like that, dude?
Security shit.
Yeah, no, some fucking snitch. Some guy was just chasing us. Or chasing him, and I came up on him in the neighborhood.
Around your house.
We lived like a couple blocks away from each other, all of us.
I had to like jump walls and fucking. I don't know how you saw me, or did I call you? Because maybe I like remember.
Maybe I was like maybe I got to Nikki's crib when you were getting there from running, and you were telling everybody to run inside or some shit. I don't remember, bro. But I was like, yo, this guy's wild, dude. Fuck, you were already getting buck, and you and fucking Ray would go like rooftop bombing and shit.
That's a crazy story as well. But
remember when we ran away from the cops? Or wait, was it with you from Town and Country? It was with you, right? And Nikki?
Wait, Town and Country, the store?
The Town and Country Mall next to
okay. So yeah, I do remember like.
And we would run from there a lot for skateboarding alone, just from the security guards.
Fucking just vandalizing shit.
Yeah, we were fucking.
Dude, I kind of miss being under that. When you're under 18, bro, the allure of doing dangerous shit, knowing that like at most you're getting like a juvenile sentence. I was always breaking shit when I was under 18. I graduated high school at 17, so I was like, I was being a dickbag my senior year on an astronomical level.
Oh man, my senior year was probably one of the best years of my life. I did whatever the hell I wanted in school. Yeah. I had like the same teacher, like 2 classes, and I would skip all the other classes to go into his class because he was a fucking burnout.
Linsky, I knew it.
Shout out to my dog, Linsky. Yeah, that's a real one right there.
Shout out to Scholler, too. Scholler's fucking... Boom, if you fist bump him to your shit to fucking...
Yeah, no, because I get phone calls and then I have to decline people, which I never do. So they're probably like, motherfucker.
What happened?
Yeah. Where you at?
Motherfucker.
George, tell us about this spider thing, bro. I need to know.
So I was going to say, I
need to know full details, bro.
So to start it off, I just got a text from a homie that said, I bet that spider's telling his homies a crazy story right now. Yo, hey, yes. Yeah. So you know the end of the story. I let him live, dude. I definitely contemplated its life several times.
Wait, what happened? I don't know any of the story.
Wait, you haven't seen this shit on Instagram, dude?
No,
oh my god, it's fucking great, dude. The biggest spider ever.
This guy was freaking out like a little girl, but
dude, like a little fucking kid, dude.
I was fucking wigging out. I went full bitch mode. I definitely did. But
what kind of spider?
Ricky came in, and I was Instagramming as it happened. It was like
a wolf spider, right?
So it was a wolf spider. It was like it's like tarantula colored. It's like black and brown and like I thought it was a fucking tarantula, dude. I was so shitting myself.
They're not fun looking things. They got fur and shit, bro. Once spiders start getting fur,
and I think they jump.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, dude, I was ready for all that shit. That's why I didn't know what to do. So
I was ready for all that shit.
I was ready.
Dude,
Did you see me? I was
like a stairmaster.
Yeah, I was on this futon, and then I was on this chair that I'm sitting in at one point.
Well, you know what's also scary too is it's one of the only spiders that truly has 8 eyes. So there's no 0 point. It can see everything.
I saw its eyes, and I was like fucking losing it. Anyways, so. What happens is, I ended up vacuuming it. When I started Instagramming it, it fucking like moved, and Vicky was like, and I went, and we both fucking wigged out.
It was so funny.
And I ended up vacuuming it, and I kept it in here all night in the vacuum. Vicky taped up the end of the vacuum so it wouldn't come back out the other end or whatever. Dude, it was so big. It's the biggest spider I've ever dealt with besides a camel spider. Shout out to Kendall Morgan, who definitely also acted like a little bitch, but that was amazing.
Bro.
Though. I acted like I hate spiders. I act like a little bitch every time, but
Snakes get
we
me,
were
bro.
both tripping balls. Anyways, it was big. I don't know, as big or bigger than that. Shit was fucking gigantic.
Well,
Some North Carolina forest spider.
I feel you on the spiders. Like I was telling you earlier, I just mentioned it. My spider story.
Oh my god, you got to tell your story, dude.
Yeah. I just
Anyways,
finished
before you, just so there's closure, real quick, you got to tell your story. But yeah, I let go the next morning. That's what I was gonna say. I
Should
ended
have
up
killed
just
that
fucking.
motherfucker.
I was
bro.
thinking about it, and my homie, fucking Bex, he said that I should have fucking killed it because they're territorial, and I'm like, he's like, they'll probably
Yeah, bro.
come back. I'm
I
like, "Oh,
texted
God."
you.
back with all
I
his
texted
toys.
him, and I'm like, "Yo, what are you gonna do with that?" He's like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Stomp it. You got a size
It was
13
so
boot.
big.
Stomp that shit,
Bro,
dog."
I
kick
do not
that
have a
motherfucker
13, bro.
out
I just have skate shoes.
of
I'm a
your
size
moving car.
almost
Bro,
10,
you could
9 and a
throw a
half.
skate shoe at a spider. That spider's gonna die.
Sorry.
Yo, that shit was anyway. I didn't want that thing to fucking
Well,
yeah. But anyways, your story's way crazier, I think.
I think that you did a good thing for your karma for one, but
That was the idea. That was the
I
idea.
would have just kicked that motherfucker out of a moving car, not knowing if he died or didn't. I'd be like, oh, I don't know. You got to get out of my way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, oh, I
He
don't
ran
know.
out that way. He went to the wrong place. Territorial? Well, me too.
Dude, tell your story, which I hadn't heard till today.
Well, all right. A couple years back, I think this was like in 2010 or 11, something like that.
Which is it's a painting story, so this is perfect.
Yeah, so I had gone to Atlanta for this show called Steel Wheels, and we were on the way back, me and my buddy, and we had stopped at this one spot the night before to paint, and we were on our way back to Miami, and we stopped there to get pictures. So I jumped this like fence. It was like all this brush and this woodlands and shit, and I was wearing basketball shorts. By the time I got back in the car, like 10 minutes later, I'm like itching and shit. And like I pull back my shorts and I see like a scab, which is already like it looked like a scab. Oh. So it looked like a scab, and I like went to go peel it back because it looked like it was like up like this. I was like, what the fuck is that, right? So like I went, and all the legs came out like crazy as fuck.
Oh!
Popped up. I swear to God.
Plug life, bro. Plug life and a half.
Popped up, right? And then started crawling around, and I did exactly what he did. I was like, whoa.
This is a trap spider. That's a trapdoor spider, right?
No, and that shit just fucking like flew in the car.
No, it gets better, dude. It gets better.
God damn it. And mind you that it's like 6 p.m. and I'm like, it's turning dark, and I'm like freaking out. We have like 7-8 hours left in the car ride. I'm like,
oh, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I don't like it.
In here with us.
No, it's not done yet.
It's not just me that has to worry now. He's like, no, relax, you're good. And I'm like, I don't even know it's a fucking what's it called? Black Widow, right? I'm thinking,
boom.
I don't even know what the fuck this thing is. So I'm like, what the fuck is this red diamond, right? I looked it up on my at the time.
Red hourglass.
It said that it was a Black Widow. And I started reading about the size and males and females and all that shit. And if it was a female, for sure, it would probably kill me. But it had burrowed into my skin for like just 10 minutes. And it left like a scar for like a couple years.
Holy shit.
But it was like the luckiest thing because it felt like it was itching. I forgot to say that part. That's why I looked at it.
Well, do you know what that probably was the Black Widow's poison? It's like it'll decomp your cells, so it'll actually start to eat flesh. Like, yeah. It'll eat the flesh, and you'll have.
Right on time. I swear to God.
Oh no.
My boy Helm was like, "Yeah, no big deal, but."
No big deal, bro. I got spiders taking up rent in my fucking ass.
This is the thing. You don't notice as a human, and I realized later on in life, that guy was probably like, oh my God, this giant thing is gonna fucking kill me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a better person than me, bro. I'd basically chop my whole leg off at that point.
I would have, I tried to fucking like get him, you know what I mean? But he just, once he did that whole shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh God, dude! Oh.
Just emerge from your skin.
Oh.
They're like super fast. They're very athletic.
Yo, but that thing's head like popped out, like it was like eating. Like, oh my God.
What the
Oh,
fuck? Oh my gosh.
bro.
Yeah, where?
Dude.
As
you
Cal
sure you're
sits
okay?
Holy
in the
shit.
studio where I used to sit, and that studio is surrounded by black widow
Cal's
spiders.
Cal's
Fuck
working
that, dude.
outside from
I
We
used
now.
to
had to
kill.
fucking put some poison.
We did. We bought the
Yeah, we had to kill a
diametic,
bunch,
whatever.
dude.
It's
We
like
were.
Bro, you gotta
powder
bring
now.
that fucking shit that's illegal in California.
Frankly, they're not that crazy if you don't like accidentally like get in their
Bro,
space.
you
and
had a thing
have it and
burrow
sit
into
on
your.
you. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god, that's my hell, bro.
It's hard to say
I would
that.
literally, honestly, I would have such a mental trauma from that. I wouldn't look at myself in the mirror just on the off chance there's another burrow hole somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I'm thinking there's spiders about to like a
oh,
million more about to come out of that same hole. But anyway, I'm glad that everything's okay.
Jesus Christ. Yo, that's the
Yeah, that could have
gnarliest
been
Bro,
spider
bad,
story
bro.
bro,
I've
when I got
ever
to
heard.
Miami, I was okay. And I was like, all right, I got my leg. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
I took a shower. I was like, man, that motherfucker's got that shit in the car now. It probably laid all its eggs. He's eating.
Yeah.
I'm never
Yeah.
going back in
No.
that car.
Mad black widows forever.
Ooh-wee.
Spiders
Bro.
love cars too.
Well, I've had some stories with that guy, man. We've right before that trip, we got chased by helicopters, dogs, and we got away, which is unbelievable.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's a
dog
W
was
for
mauling
sure.
him, right? So we're like painting the first train. We used to go to the spot and paint like fucking 10 trains. It was like really, really nice. And we're like fucking painting and chilling. And then all of a sudden I see like, I'm like done before him, which is very rare. And I'm looking to the right and I see a blob just coming right at us, a black blob. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like masked up like me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck is that? And by the time they're like 2 trains away, guy pulls up a flashlight. It's like, stop, put your hands up. I look at my buddy and he's like, run. And we start running and the dog starts following him.
Shit.
And my dog wants attention now, but
Yeah.
so he starts getting mauled. And at one point or another, there's like all these weeds and shit that are just like, you know, intertangled and whatnot. So I like fall into this shit. I'm trying to get out and to the other side. And my boy falls on top of me. So we're making like a cross.
Oh no.
And the dog fucking just like comes up, and mind you, the whole entire time these cops are screaming. It's like 4 or 5 of them. They're screaming, Caesar, Caesar, the name of the dog, I guess.
Yeah.
Come back,
Wow.
Caesar. You know, they were like worried about Caesar. Caesar's like a fucking Belgian Malinois or Shepherd or some shit.
Yeah.
And fucking, I just face to face grabbed his fucking ear and just twisted that motherfucker as hard as I could.
No
he
way.
fucking got scared and left.
No
Yeah.
This guy
way.
breaks free, and I'm like stuck. And I'm like, oh, and they're coming at me, but like, dude, this was like, shut the fuck up, dude.
That's a cute
Go over
dog.
there.
You got like
Oh,
a
he's
perfect
awesome,
place.
bro.
to,
He's
Yeah,
a
he
big
like
dude.
came up like
Awesome.
right into frame,
Like,
just his
shut up
head.
already and like play with me. He's used to playing with me. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Bubba.
Yo, dude, my cat does the same shit. As soon as I start talking, whether it be Fortnite or here, like, who's this motherfucker talking to?
Right, they get jealous. They want
Yeah.
all the attention.
Yeah, bro.
So, fucking
Wait, so
yeah,
you
we ended
twisted the dog's ear?
yeah. So at that point, he breaks free. I end up like, what I was saying is this jungle-like place. The vines were like catching your feet, you know.
Oh, so he
Yeah.
was caught in
Every
the
step
vines
was
too.
Like it would take your breath out. I mean, like 30 yards, I was like exhausted. I was like, you know what I mean? So I'm like falling. I'm like in this fucking pit. I'm like, I'm ready to go to jail. Fuck it. And this guy falls on top of me, and then that happens. He breaks free.
Oh,
I'm like seeing
I thought you were talking about
flashlights.
the
And I
dog.
break free. And I start running, dude. I remember I picked up my shoe because I had fallen off, and I was running, and there was like big ass like was that sawgrass, like tall as fuck. And I was just running by it, and the helicopter was coming. And I just jumped kind of like old school Emmett Smith style over the fucking end zone and hit under like a old tree that was like ripped out of the ground. And we stayed there. We lost them. I called this dude. He thought I was like caught. He calls me. I think he's caught. I start calling my homies
Amazing.
to come
This
pick me
is
up.
crazy. Yeah.
Everyone's free.
And one of my homies came to pick me up, but it was like me coaching him how to get there. And
I've heard a
turn
lot of
your
those
lights off
stories.
here, and I'm jumping out. You know what I mean? Like it was fucking crazy. Now, in that process, how I figured out where I was, because I didn't know where the fuck I was. I'm in the middle of like a forest. You know?
Yeah.
Huge as fuck. I'm here like a car coming my way, and I'm like, oh fuck, you know, like I gotta move. Well, I'm hiding under a tree. So I hear a truck and then I hear it like veer off. I'm like, all right, that was lucky as fuck, or there's a street right here. And I started thinking about where I'm located, and I figured out where I was. So by the second truck that came. And luckily, man, I just kind of like, winged it with my buddy, and my buddy was fucking that I was painting with. He was mauled by the fucking dogs. He had some pretty deep fucking puncture wounds by the dog. And we had to sleep at one of my homeboys' house, and like fucking left my fucking car back there. Never went back there again after that. Fuck that.
Wow.
That's crazy, brutal as shit.
Yeah,
dude.
so a week later,
yeah,
we got fucking chased again at like 5 in the morning in Atlanta. So I was like, man, fuck this, dude. Like, I've been through a lot of these cases.
Jesus, dude.
That's heated.
You guys
I don't understand how the dogs got you, but they couldn't get you guys. It's crazy.
No, I was quicker than
badass.
my boy. That's why.
You start doing some wild shit when you're getting chased by cops, though, man. Fuck. You like.
Bro, so we had
Adrenaline.
we had a keg, like, you grow up and you go to keg parties and shit, and like when we were talking about earlier, underage and stuff, you usually throw them outside, like everyone meets up, at least in Philly, in the suburbs, you go up into like a mountain or by a river or a creek.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was awesome as fuck. Dumb thing me and my friends used to do, we would bring an 80-pound nitrous tank that you had to wheel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like a big fucking, like my height, it's like a 6-foot nitrous tank.
That's giant, dude.
So where we used to party at this place called the Pavilions, and it was like perfect, literally horse stables, like you got mad spaces to run. Everybody, we get raided once a week there. It's the weekend drink. Everyone's there. We got fucking like 100 people there selling balloons, drinking kegs. Cops come and they blow through the wooden fence of the stables, and they just come driving down. Everybody peels out. Under the bridge is the way out. Nobody knew this though. The bridge under it was being refurbished and like reinforced. So there is this massive 10-foot pit that nobody fucking knew about. Everyone's taking off drunk as shit. I got a balloon in my hand, like fishing out.
No way.
Bro, I'll never forget it, dude. I'm gonna my homie Justin at the time is running, and he's like, yo, watch out for the ditch. Like, he sees it and dives over it. This girl, Catherine, bleep out her last name, George. This girl, Catherine, falls into this pit, and everyone, nobody stops to help her and just human bridges her, dude.
Oh, shit.
Starts stomping on her to get over it.
Dangerous.
Like, it's just fucking awful. It's the worst thing you could have ever done to get, like, and so basically all of us get away except for her, because she got trampled as the human land bridge. And like, we abandoned the nitrous tank, we abandoned the keg. That was the last big party of my high school time.
Did she get knocked? Did she
got
take
arrested?
Take the rap?
Yeah.
What? After getting trampled too?
Bro, but listen, dude, you're running full speed high on nitrous, and your boy screams, "Watch out for the ditch!" The like front flips over it like American Ninja Warrior, and then the girl behind just goes like straight down. I can't tell you, it like, as bad as it sounds, bro. I haven't laughed that hard probably ever again. Ever, yeah, bro. Just like, you know,
everything's pride for him. He's probably
yeah, I'm like, fuck you, you know.
That's funny, man.
Oh man,
dude.
Those are the times, though.
Yeah,
you gotta run from cops
like
when you're a kid.
In their fucking house. That's what that reminded me of. I don't know why.
Wait, which one?
Kids.
Oh yeah, dude, that shit's wild. Fucking Casper.
Bro, Dogecoin's at 29 cents, bro. George is gonna be a millionaire by the end of this fucking podcast.
Yeah, right.
What? Really? Man. Shit.
Bro,
What'd you say?
Yo, George.
No, it went down again. It's shooting down, bro.
Yeah, it's shooting down because Robinhood just tweeted they're having problems with trading crypto. Wow.
Jake, listen to this shit. You see how they're trying to fucking already do this? Are you serious?
Bro,
such a fucking dude. These people are so corrupt. Fuck
this is what they tweeted. So cryptocurrency you shouldn't ever have issues with is an instant transfer currency that appreciates in value over time. We are currently experiencing issues with crypto trading. We are working to resolve this as soon as possible. For the latest updates, check. Wow, bro. They are fucking everybody on that app. Fuck Robinhood.
That's what I'm on. That sucks.
Bro, that's dog shit.
It is.
Wow, it's
Damn.
Oh, George,
plummeting.
that's just
It's
dog shit, dude.
plummeting.
Yeah, this is bullshit, bro. This is another fucking. You can't do what they did the first time with the stocks
Yo.
and shit.
Like my dog Linsky used to say, it's a sham of a mockery and a mockery of a sham.
That's
Yo,
true.
he was a good teacher, dude. He was the OG there, dude.
Yo, I
Man.
think he's like I think if I'm not mistaken, now he's like the fucking what's that shit called? The principal.
No way. Fuck
What's that
out
shit
of
called?
here.
Dude. Yo, I used
Linsky?
to bring this dude like hella incense, dude.
No way.
He loved burning incense. I used to like make sure I used to get him that incense just to be on his good side. He used to let me skip class and this shit all the time. He loved me.
Dude, when I ended up going to that school, I went to Columbus.
Yo,
from
I'm
Milan.
here. I'm here. Hold on, man.
Go 80.
X that part out, George.
No, fuck you. I'm like, fuck you guys. I don't want to be doing any of that shit.
I got a time list of stuff, bro. So you can just go to the
What are you
video
talking?
time.
How many? Well, I'm not gonna be editing all this shit. You kidding
Just
me?
throw a beep over it, dog. I'll do it, but send me the file.
You do it.
Well, but you said timeless like there's 50 things or some shit. I'll
No,
definitely
there's 3. Just because, we gotta.
Okay, we'll figure it out. I want to
Beep,
see what
beep.
you're talking about.
Well, yeah, like if it's a 60-minute episode, I got like 42:12 because I got the timer going.
Cool. No,
And now we need a list of names and last known addresses of all the
Yeah, right.
accomplices, Sam.
Yeah, right. Basically, you're all under arrest.
Yeah, this is it.
I'm telling you, this is the one. I
Cal-
can't deal with this shit.
So let me tell this story. Cal, for some reason, we met the nicest dude. He's the fucking homie. But at first,
Hey, no names.
I'm
No
definitely
names,
not saying
bro.
any names here. Are you kidding me? Please.
Never say names.
So, are you kidding, dude? Of course not. But he was like at more towards the beginning for a couple times, bro. I'd say more than like the first 4 times. But Cal, every time we would go get, he'd be like all paranoid, and he's like, the first time he's like, no man, he like literally was high as fuck in the studio, and like he was even in. He's like, yeah, I'll put some money down. Oh, we should definitely get from him all this shit. And then all of a sudden, Cal just went into the corner of the studio and was like quiet, and we're like. I don't know what. We were like getting ready to finally go meet the homie. This is like one of the first times we do that. And he's like, Cal's like, what if he's a federal agent? Like he literally just like with the reddest eyes was like full paranoid attack. Like
It was all
what
too
if-
easy. It all
What if
made
he's a
sense.
cop, bro? What if the cops show up? I'm like, we're in California, bro. Like nobody gives a fuck about this shit.
It all
Bro,
seemed a little bit too simple.
To be
And
fair,
too
though,
convenient.
Cal got my friend so high, he had the same type of panic attack, bro. He went to the bar and he's like,
Oh,
yo,
those are
I
real, man.
gotta get the fuck out of here, bro.
Oh.
Everyone's
I'm-
hot.
I'm
Tell
having
the
one right
story.
now. I'm just not telling you guys. I'm like having a full on one. I haven't been smoking a lot, so I'm like totally in my head, like.
Yeah, have you done it? So, George, how far from civilization are you actually in North Carolina? Like, do you go out and shop? Are you doing like Amazon? What's going on?
No, I've been doing like Target. Everything's been curbside pickup shit, basically.
Got it.
We
okay.
did yeah, that's it, man. Because we have Target, Walmart, like all these things that we even
So
have
what, you guys
Publix.
shut down in that
There's
world?
Publix. No. I've just been like super cautious with
Oh, right,
the whole
right.
shit. Basically, I haven't I haven't gone into stores or anything, but yeah, it's been
You
like
haven't gone
just-
into a store this whole year?
No, I have. I've had like moments, a bunch of things like, but super like if I absolutely have to type shit. Basically, I haven't gone to a grocery store except for once.
Bro,
But,
what? That's so crazy.
Because there's fucking
There's
curbside pickup and like
Yeah,
delivery, dude. That shit's it's nothing crazy.
It's easy.
No, to each their own. I respect it. Fuck it.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
You wanna be safe. I respect it.
I've been definitely since I'm still getting tested, very lax on the stuff now, especially in LA. Everything's open again. I saw Cal in person the other night.
Yo,
First time.
We had a nice dinner. It was nice.
Round of applause for that.
It was dope. We went
there's
to
a picture.
Verdugo
Hold up.
bar.
I gotta pull up the picture, yo.
Yeah, we are. I am.
I gotta hit the bong for that one.
Hit it. Hit the bomb.
Bro,
Shout
we
out
were-
Verdugo. Support local businesses. You
Yeah,
know what I
bro.
mean?
Verdugo's got the
Um,
firest fucking
Verdugo.
mushroom nachos.
I mean, honestly, the food vendors, because now at first you had to buy food, and now it's all chill. But it's like
Where
they've
is
been
this?
bringing some real
You
good
sent it
food
to
in
me,
there.
Cal, or is it in the group?
I think
it's in the
Halsey
group.
sent it to the group. We
Did you
got
say
to hang.
Austin Powers?
I got to meet Cal's wonderful girlfriend.
My lady.
Very,
Hey.
very
My
nice,
lady.
very nice,
Shout out
smart.
Brianna.
Shout out Brianna.
There it is. There it is, guys.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely
Getting really
spanked in that
close.
photo, bro.
Yeah,
No
we were
masks.
flying off
Look
that
at-
pineapple vodka.
Yeah,
Look at this
dude.
guy's smile, bro.
Bro,
Halsey
I'm
doesn't smile like this on the
drunk, dude.
podcast ever.
I'm
He never.
smashed in that. Well, dude, me and Cal, so it went from like just going out for like a drink and hanging out, some food.
That
So
never
You
like,
guys look like you're on a date and
yeah,
everything.
6 or
I was
7
telling you,
pineapples.
You know that never works, right?
Yeah, never, not once. I knew
Yeah,
it
no.
wasn't gonna work, but you know.
I'm going for one drink. Yeah.
You guys got
fucking 5
smashed, huh?
drinks. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so
3
we ended up
shots later.
drinking like 5 or 6 pineapple vodkas. The bartender liked me, so she was making them extra slutty, and I'm like, I
Ah.
got in my car. I got in my car, and I was like, I gotta
Heard
beat
anyone
this
say
home.
extra slutty for a drink.
I call Halsey the bartender
Yeah.
whisperer. He like is able to not.
Fuck
Doesn't
you,
he just?
dude.
So I don't have to
you're able
bleep
like,
any shit
ingratiate
out.
yourself.
He's talking about the drink, not the
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not the
It's called-
slut.
That's what you call when you.
Well, no, because I mean, I bartended for years, so I just know how to do it. And if you ever want to get good, strong drinks for the rest of the night,
Jeez,
just
bro.
put $20 down right off the bat. You'll get a
Yeah.
you'll get
Have you
the
heard?
best
This? Have you
drink.
ever heard of this? He pre-tips.
You
That's
pre-tip,
incredible.
always.
What a move.
Oh, that's G shit. That's G
walked
Bro,
up
shit.
so
before
listen, if
anything, 20
because
bucks,
here's
free
the thing, bro. If there it's a busy bar night, right, and you have already tipped this person off their first drink with like, hey, that 20's for you, whatever, and every person that's waving there not tipping, they're gonna be like, what do you want, right away, over
Well, if you're
everybody
paying-
else.
If you're paying cash,
Aussie
you can
free
do
game.
that in the you know. But that is a genius idea if you're using a card to just be
Bro,
like,
in LA,
yo,
when the bars are 4 or 5 deep and you got to throw your hand up, they're gonna go
LA's
for the
fucking
people.
crazy
They will
with
go
the
to the
bars.
people over the pieces of shit waving like $5 around with the dude who gave them 20 first.
I've
right?
definitely
Hey,
started
right
shit
off
with
the
LA
bat.
bartenders.
I'm with it, guys. Listen, that's game. You're right.
Shout out to my bong. the roll.
Yo,
Shout out to the
by
bong.
way,
Super shout out. I can almost like if I'm in my screen, I'm right above Chico, and I can like almost like
You
sort of hit the
virtually bong rip.
yeah.
Hold on here. I'll move you on top. I'll move you on top.
go do it. Hey, for the
Can
for
we
the,
make this
for the
happen?
pod.
Yeah, hold on,
Wait, hold on.
No, Chico, get out of the.
Hold on.
Alright,
I
you
can
wanna
switch it.
smoke
I can
the
switch
bong?
it. Oh wait. So now, hold on. I think I got it. There we go. All right. Cal is on top of Chico now. Cal,
Why
hit
don't you
the
raise the bong.
Cal,
up?
hit the
Raise
bong.
a little bit.
Raise the
Wait,
bong
wait,
up a
not-
little bit.
Here, yeah, you gotta disappear a little bit, and you gotta bring the
Is it,
bong
like,
up a little
is-
bit.
am I- do I need to go like?
So
there
bring
we
the
go.
bong
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Chico,
yeah,
go,
perfect.
All right,
go
all right,
up.
all right.
But I need to, it needs to be off screen.
No, but you gotta lift the
Rip
bong
it,
up.
dude.
So it. No, you'll see what I'm saying, dude. Lift it up.
Oh, yeah, a little to your right, Cal. A little to your right. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go. Up
Little to
more,
your
up
right,
more,
Cal.
Up more.
To my
More,
right.
Chico.
Yeah, one more to your
Chico.
right.
There.
Now it's in.
No, that's way too much. That's way too much.
Well,
Well, you don't have to look like you're sucking the fucking.
yeah, what the
was
fuck are you
that, dude?
doing, Cal? You all right, dude? You got something
It was
to
too
tell
much bong.
Look,
I had too
you
much
just do
bong.
this,
You
and there
guys
you go.
don't. You guys don't like. I wrap it around just like I did like water pounds, like all the way around.
Unreal, bro.
Dude.
Yo, I started smoking my first weeds with this guy. I think the first like handful of times, at least
That's it.
60
Thank you.
Out
something,
of, like, a
70%
wooden
of them
pipe
were
and
with
shit?
you, Chico. Yeah, we smoked a lot of
Yeah,
weed when we were
he
little
had, like,
kids
a
and
wooden
had some
pipe from,
adventurous
like,
moments,
Peru.
man.
Wooden
Oh
pipe
my
from Peru.
God.
A magical wooden pipe from Peru.
That sounds right. Oh my god.
what
And
he
with
Yeah, he was
like,
this shit's from Peru. And I was like, what the fuck is it? It was like some Indian pipe. Shit was pretty dope if you don't want to smoke weed out of it.
but nobody had anything great to smoke out of those days at all. Like
Touche, my friend.
nobody had shit. And
Cal's
like,
still
No,
trying
I
to do
mean-
it.
I mean, we were little kids. That
Oh.
was the first time you smoke, you know? I remember like one of the first times I smoked, I got so fucking high.
other side, Cal, other side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Dude. All right.
I got it. Yo, so I actually moved his screen so it lined up perfectly for
That
that.
was amazing.
Hell yeah.
That's some
Bro,
good
Bro,
shit,
why
though.
am I brighter? Why am I brighter in this corner than the other corner? What the fuck?
That's the edit right there, dude. Are you kidding me? This is
That
the
shit was
edit.
awesome.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
don't know what the fuck I was saying. It's not that important. That was awesome. Fuck my story.
It's all worth the visual.
I'm gonna call this the FUME17, aka the most edited episode.
We're gonna edit.
Bro,
that.
call
Actually-
it
I love 'cause
something
right
with a
after George
spider,
was
bro.
like, fuck this editing. So much fucking editing.
Whatever, you have till
Episodes are
Monday.
So long.
You have till Monday, motherfucker.
Bro, I have so
We're
many
supposed to
sessions
do it
this weekend. I'm not even
streamlined.
kidding. So I'm gonna
Editing's
fucking...
crazy.
Yeah.
We need to respect that work. It's not just actual labor.
Bro, I do respect it, but then I'll say, is the episode up? And he's like, yeah, no, it's not. I got to do better the following text. So I'm just asking. He always says it. I never bust his balls for it. I don't know how to edit for shit. But he's always like, I'll do it. I got it done. And then like, you know, he's like, I got work. So
I
it's
like
like,
it.
George, just edit it, dude. You know?
yeah, fuck you, George. Just edit the fucking episode.
George is a fucking dope ass video editor now, and like only like gets recognized for his music editing, but people should pay him for video editing too.
What?
Yeah, bro.
That's sad.
I agree. I agree with that.
I don't know. I just
think-
want to stick to the
think
music. I'm
George should
already
teach me how to
drowning
video
in the
edit,
music.
so I can do the same thing.
Well, I could do that, but you do the video stuff. I'll stick to the music shit. Yo, hey, fuck that.
You do the music stuff too. Yeah, what are you talking about? It's got some of the sickest
Fume
tracks.
featured on my my debut album, which Cal also produced a bunch of shit on.
Tits?
You produced the title track. Yeah, Dope Tits, Chico wrote with me. And he also spits on Kush by the Pound. Was that on that album?
What the fuck is that?
That was a wild night at the crib. That was a wild night. That was very much later in life, dude.
Kush by the Pound.
That's an amazing story. That night.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty crazy story. I that was a wild night.
Well, I came and crashed your world for.
My parents were out of town, yeah, and we had some bunch of people there. It was crazy.
Locked myself.
Boom, boom.
No, I don't think we slept that night. We didn't sleep.
George is pretty mad. I locked myself in his room with a lady at the end of the night.
Yeah, at the end of the night, my dick, it was like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. It was fucking.
Was that some?
This is like.
Was that party drugs?
Oh, it was a crazy party. I was smoking weed and drinking. Am I editing another thing here? Is this what's going?
There's nothing to edit there.
No drugs.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
You
bro.
can edit that whole part out.
You know what? I actually ended up to be honest. I ended up chopping off the front where you said some shit. Oh no, I didn't fucking chop that out. What did I say? You definitely. If you hear "Kush by the Pound" on my album, you can hear all sorts of shit that's going on, basically.
Oh yeah, dude. Come on.
It's the story of a night. Documented.
It's a dumb. That's like one of my. That's like one of the tracks
from
that
Hoodlum,
I went,
right?
quote unquote, dumb on.
It's on Hoodlum.
Yeah, it's on Hoodlum.
Go check it out.
Hoodlum's pretty dope. It's I'm
the blog days.
It was my attempt at like leaving my Hoodlum tendencies behind type of thing and just documenting it all in one album type shit. Cause I was like, okay, this is the first album. I just gotta get this shit out of the way, I guess. Whatever. And I was definitely in that. The mood was just whatever it was that time. So
it's real.
That's what came out. But I'm kind of embarrassed of some of it. I'm not gonna lie. Just like my mentality more than anything. It's always a thing with me.
Do you remember?
But I'm glad I don't. What happened?
And do you have the videos when we were jits and we would like do skits?
Oh my god.
We would go into
stores. Must
stores.
have some shit.
We were trying. It wasn't the same as Jackass, but it was Jackass-ish.
Some of it was pre-Jackass. A lot of it was.
True.
But yeah, we did film a lot of shit. I mean, people were doing. There's a bunch of shit.
We were watching videos like that already.
That's the thing. We were watching like a lot of skate videos, and we were watching a lot of like. I mean, CKY was a thing.
Yeah.
CKY was already a thing.
I was about to say that.
But I don't know if were we watching that shit at the time?
Well, little Nicky was like obsessed with all that shit. He was hip to everything, and he would always come out with just like that. And he was that meant something. You would have known if you knew Nicky.
Same thing. Remember when he talked?
I'm getting texts from work, boys.
His voice was cracking for like 3 years. Hey, my voice never cracked, so it was just always up there.
No, George said his voice was cracking for like 3 years.
Straight up, like for a long time. Man.
Shout out to Nicky, dude.
Yeah, shout out to Nicky. He's the homie, bro.
Shout out all the homies, man. The Llamas, Crazy Llamas.
And shout out to fucking the new LA homie Halsey. We made friends. I made friends in
we all made friends through.
So Halsey,
what up?
How'd you and George and Cal meet?
So I actually played video games with Cal's brother for a long ass time, and then I met them through meeting him, and we all just kind of hit it off.
Yeah, we've been chilling in the Los Angeles streets ever since.
It just happened to be the same city, and you're just like, yo, boom.
When we met, it was like the first time my brother and him had ever met, and they were like gaming buddies forever. So
yeah, we gamed for literally like 2 years before I even met these dudes, and then I think like when I met Luke, I met Cal, and we all met at was it at Verdugo that we all met, or was it like?
I met over at our bar, and we had some like peppermint drink that's big in Philly. What's up?
Oh, Rumplemans, yeah.
Oh, you guys were in Philly? I thought you were in LA.
I'm from Philly, but yeah.
No, but they're in LA. Yeah, they're both in LA.
Oh, all right. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
No, he was just repping his hometown, home spot. Dudes, this is.
I went to Philly and I loved it.
It's dope. I fucking love Philly.
And Philly is actually a place you can paint anything you want, whenever you want, really.
Yeah, the game there is crazy.
Yeah, there's no laws there. You can do whatever you want in Philadelphia.
And fucking shit, like just on the ground, be like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Not everywhere in Philly, but in certain parts where I walked, I was like, damn, look, it's just like trash everywhere.
Yeah, Philly's got really bad spots, and then it's got really nice spots, like the historic.
Right. I wasn't trying to trash Philly.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro. I'll trash the shit out of my own city. Yeah, that place has got dog shit everywhere.
People from Philly don't like anything more than like talking shit about Philly. They just love talking about how shitty
I want to go to again.
Yeah, so honestly, man, it's the history of it. Like people don't usually ever really go to Old City, but Old City's like fucking just like colonizer beautiful. That's like the only way to put it. It's like all red. It's all like red brick, early America stuff. But there's also parts of Philly where it's like, it's like out like in LA. You go under a bridge and it's just a mountain of trash and shanty towns.
Oh, I went to Philly. I was like, I don't know if I've ever been, and I know this sounds dumb as fuck, but I just found out and realized that I've been to Philly, but I don't remember it, bro. I was on a tour, basically, working sound, and I don't remember shit.
Let's go.
Oh, I think I visited you in one of those.
Oh, you did, bro. I saw this guy in what was it called, though? It's some crazy place. That spot was dope. That's the dopest place on the whole tour.
Chacho was with me.
That was we brought Chacho backstage. Chacho was VIP backstage with Stupid, bro. That shit was amazing.
Yeah,
shout out to Stupid, though. They treat us right always. Everybody, the whole gang, and dope. They treat the homies right. It was fucking dope.
They had Lagunitas on ice.
Those are my bros, dude. Those are the brothers for real. They fucking. I'm trying to find the name of the place, but apparently, I was in Philadelphia. But where was it in Ohio? Camden? It's like some crazy place in the middle of nowhere, dude.
Ohio?
I don't know where the fuck
like Dayton, Ohio?
It's like literally in the middle of the fucking woods, and there's like a fucking like a lake.
Oh yeah,
and all these fucking like hippies in the woods, dude.
That shit looked like the Redlands, but with shorter trees.
Dude, it was like literally a shit ton of fucking hippies camping out in the woods next to fucking like a stop in the tour that came by with a bunch of reggae artists, and it was like. I mean, the setup was a mess. It was fucking crazy.
Like a genuine like forest family?
No, just like a bunch of people came from around wherever they fucking live, and they go to this place, and it's just known for like the amount of fucking drugs and the amount of like, I guess everything else, like, whatever you get. It's just debauchery, dude, for like 3 days, and they have like inner tubes in the lake. It's fucking crazy. I've never seen anything like that, dude. And yeah, it was one of the wildest nights on the tour. One of the wildest nights on the tour by far.
Look at that puppy.
But I can't find. Dude, it was some wild place.
He's like, get off your phone, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting texts from work. We got something going on right now. I'm like trying to be respectful and finish the pod. I might have to rock out though, honestly, boys.
Hey, thank you, Fume, for stopping by, bro. It was awesome having you, man.
Thank you, dude.
My boss is only my boss, and yes. We actually have to have you back on because we got to talk way more about a bunch of other shit growing up and all that stuff.
Yeah, you only get one story at a time from George's
Next time we're getting one of Halsey's homies, right? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Alan Zhang. Or sometimes it's coming up. These guys just actually moved down the street. We had dinner with them last night. We ate a bunch of frog legs. It was nice to see everyone again.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh,
you guys ever have frog legs?
Stay safe, bro. Fuck.
Yeah,
I've never had.
Bro, frog legs they're fucking delicious.
Add some lime, some salt. Good.
Yeah, dude, honestly,
I
that's
gotta
exactly
try
what we
this.
added to it. It literally is like if chicken and pork like combined. It's fucking awesome.
What?
Yeah. No.
You think if a spider had a lot of meat on it, you
Oh my God,
Oh,
stop, dude.
come on, bro.
You know, with,
Come on,
I ate
bro.
some fish tonight with my kid. My kid, the first thing my kid says is, "I want the eyes, the eyeballs." I was like,
Of the
"All right, get the eyeballs."
Oh shit.
Fucking eyeballs, dude.
It's amazing.
That's so
Savage,
disgusting.
savage. I love it.
That's so cool. That's the age it's happening. It's starting to
I
happen.
mean, she's
Love it, bro.
dude. It's fucking
I
crazy,
know.
right?
Charlie's starting to do some fucking funny shit, man. She literally like so Sorry by Justin Bieber has become the fucking record of the century here, literally. And I can't go a day without hearing it maybe 30 something times. And which it's a dope record. I think it's a fucking dope song. Anyways, the video is this group of girls, the Royal Family, I think they're called. Charlie and my mom and her mom are fucking obsessed with it, dude. And Charlie's starting to dance. Today, she just fucking took her goddamn everything, diapers off and everything, and just started dancing to the Sorry video like there was no fucking tomorrow, dude.
She's already partying.
She was partying hard today. She went
she's
down
partying.
early. She got
Party
her. She
Charlie.
went to sleep early, dude.
Yeah, well,
That's dude.
I get
Look,
you.
look at these
Parties
dads.
harder than the parents.
Yo, hey,
Look at these two
Halsey's gotta.
dads.
We're
Yeah, I
gotta
gotta
do
jet.
that
I'm
some shit.
getting calls from my boss.
was like, I
That
don't
means
give a
some bad's
I don't
happening.
give a
I'm sorry
fuck
to
about
bail
your
on the
fucking
park.
kids.
I
Yeah.
love
Hey,
all you all.
Mad
Thank you for having me.
delicious. FUME17.
All right, guys,
Peace.
peace.
Thank you.